You are watching Soundwave's Soundwave Sunday. Operation Question and Answer. Initiate. Booyah.
Hello Autobots and Decepticons, my name is Soundwave and I'd like to welcome you guys to another Soundwave Sunday. If you don't know how this works, you guys ask me questions in this video in the comments below, and the next week on Sunday I will try to get to as many questions as possible and I will pick some out and answer them. So let's just get it started right off the bat. We got a question coming from Bruticus 555. Do you think there will be executions or stealth takedowns in Fall of Cybertron like when Starscream and Cliffjumper did at E3? Well, we have seen it, but we have seen it in the campaign. I think this question is towards multiplayer, and I don't know. But if there is, I hope they're quick, because Halo Reach kind of had them in there, and you would be assassinating someone, and then you'd end up getting killed because of it. And they kind of wear down in replay value over time, unless there's 10 to 15 different assassinations that you can actually use. So, I don't know. I'm indifferent about the whole assassination thing. I hate it when the game is slowed down because of something like that, but I also think it's cool because it's very awesome looking. And you can get animated. Next question comes from Mo99B. Hey Mungry, can you tell me more about the PSN Fall of Cybertron demo? Because I really want to know when it comes out. By the way, hi YouTube. So, I think he's just talking about a demo in general, not just for the PSN. They did ask specifically on the PSN, but it would come out for both consoles if it did. And I don't know anything about it. I haven't heard anything since it's kind of been mentioned a little bit. Rumor has it that if Grimlock wins this voting contest, we're going to get a demo, but that's just a rumor. And so I do remind you guys to go vote. If you don't know how to go vote, go to, I think it's a couple videos of mine, look it up. It says vote for Grimlock, and there's a link in the description. Definitely go vote for him. He is getting demolished by somebody that he should not even be getting demolished from. I think it's like Hitman or something, and Grimlock would just tear him in half. So go vote for Grimlock. And I'm not sure about the demo, so I'm sorry. Cannot answer that one to the fullest. Alright, next question comes from Hello Newman 11, and he says, I love the multiplayer in War for Cybertron, but feel that it has suffered from some balancing issues. I've been playing it since launch, and not long after people started spamming the somewhat overpowered leader class, followed by the super agile scout. Things got worse when people started glitching and created hybrid classes. Other than customization, High Moon has mentioned very little about multiplayer. Do you feel that High Moon will be addressing these concerns in Fall of Cybertron? What changes would you like to see in multiplayer? I'll answer your first question first. I think they will, because they did ask everybody to share how they were glitching and everything to them on their Twitter before in the past. So I think they're looking to make a sound game, and for changes, I would just like to see them keep up with their game and address different balance issues as it goes along in its life cycle, because you don't know exactly what's going to be overpowered right away. There's going to be some issues for sure right away because they don't thoroughly test it like as much as we do. We go crazy with multiplayer. We get in all different situations, and I think it's virtually impossible for them to do that unless they have like an open beta, but I would like them to definitely just keep up with it, listen to the community. That's what the change I would like to see. I don't know if that's really a change, but I just think better upkeep, or, you know, just listening to everyone would be great. Next question comes from What's Up Dog 4. Of the 3 Michael Bay films, what do you think is the lesser of the evils? I like the first one the best. I thought it was overall made the smoothest, had the best storyline, and it kind of was like a shock and awe at the time at how glorious Transformers could look in live action. So that is my favorite one. Next question comes from Cybertron for the win number 1. You said you want class-oriented killstreaks for Fall Cybertron, just like War for Cybertron, but would you want the killstreaks to be the same for the different classes? Bring back intercooler, ammo matrix, etc. Or do you want different killstreaks for the classes? I want different killstreaks for the classes. Now, little side note here, there is no confirmation yet that there are actually killstreaks in this game. We don't know yet. We don't know. There was in the last one, but who knows? They might be there, they might not be there. And I want them for different classes because I want a reason to use the different classes with different killstreaks. I think overpowering killstreaks shouldn't be in there, like the Nucleon Shock Cannon and the Poke. Those were kind of just insane. I like more passive kill streaks. Maybe one offensive one at the end or something, but if they do like a nucleon shot cannon, let's not give it so much ammo this time. I mean, that was pretty crazy. I could see it having like 3 to 4 shots, not 8. So that's my thoughts on kill streaks, but we're yet to hear anything confirming kill streaks or anything like that. Next question comes from 4 Minecraft Bros. So I wonder if they're quadtuplets. Is that the right word? Don't know. Let me know if you are. And he asks, or they ask, Mungry, how do you keep up with all your subs and their names? It is tough. I got quite a bit of subs now. I never imagined that I would have so many, and I'm growing rapidly, which is very cool. I thank all you guys out there because this is becoming extremely fun with everybody out there. Everybody's giving me input, and I get to hear lots of different sides of the stories or lots of different opinions. So I like it a lot. But keeping up with them is quite difficult. The people that comment the most, I remember the most, and the people that come to the live stream, I remember the most, but it's tough. You know, you can't keep up with absolutely everyone because not everybody says stuff all the time. So the people that comment the most, I remember the most, I would say. I think that goes for every different commentator out there, the people that will comment or interact with you through Twitter, Facebook. I don't really do Facebook too often, but I do Twitter more, and the just videos you remember more. Next question comes from the Spiritor Gameplayer 44. I'm not sure if these are confirmed classes, but did you see the photo of the multiplayer classes for Fall Cybertron? Anyways, there are the Scout, Destroyer, Titan, Scientist. Have you seen it? And the Scout is actually the Infiltrator. And I have seen it. I think you're talking about the one with the picture of Starscream's face on it with the classes lined up in the background. That was actually leaked a long time ago. I remember playing with like the Turtle, Doom, and Edward Triggerhands in a Fall Cybertron game when they leaked it, and I just put my controller down and went and looked at it, and I have the controller, and I ended up getting just destroyed in the game, but that's besides the point. I have seen the picture. They showed some very interesting color schemes. It looked cool. All the classes look pretty cool to me, so I have seen it. I don't know if that's real or not, but I'm pretty sure that those class names are confirmed. It would be Infiltrator, Destroyer, Titan, and I believe Scientist. I don't think Scientist is getting a different name. I think that's the only one that's staying the same. So let me know if I'm wrong on that, but I have seen it, and I'm not sure if those are actually confirmed, but I think they will be those names. Alright, next question comes from Ace of Gaming 13. This Soundwave Sunday, which is referring to the last one, you said that you liked Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If there were a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game, what game style do you want? Example, stealth like Batman Arkham City, or like combo? I think it'd be cool to have a little mix of both. I love the combo because they are ninjas. I like that style of combat with the Batman. But I think it'd be cool to have them like a little bit different, stealthy, like wearing their trench coats with the hat if they need to kind of get around. And I think it would be cool to see maybe an open world environment, kind of like Arkham City, kind of, but where it would go underneath the sewers, and then you can kind of go out like that, and you can maybe even go to the Technodrome. That'd be sweet, and they have like Krang and stuff. But I think it would be quite awesome if they did something like that. It would be kind of curious though. I could see it doing a different way as well, with more mission based, because then you could get into each different turtle. But I think it'd be cool to kind of, you know, have to use different turtles in different situations. Maybe like an open environment, Arkham City style, but with 4 players. That would be awesome. That would be so cool. That would be just amazing. I don't know how it would work. It'd be a really complex game. But yeah, I think a Turtles game would be awesome. I would definitely play it. Next question comes from Star Prime 83. Hey Mungry, who are your top 5 characters in Transformers Prime? And do you think Bulkhead will die? No, Bulkhead will not die. He's a huge part of the series. I'm going to answer that right off the bat. They're not going to kill him off. And there's only like 3 Autobots anyways. Well, 4 if you count Wheeljack. And my top 5 characters for Transformers Prime, that's easy. Miko. No, I'm kidding. That would be the worst list ever. She is terrible. And I don't like any of the humans, but that's just a personal opinion. I think they're all annoying. But my real top 5 characters are Starscream, Optimus Prime, Wheeljack, Ratchet, and number 5, Agent Fowler. I threw you guys for a loop on that one. And he always screws things up with his jet, but he has multiple talents. He seems to be able to do it all as an agent, so that he'll make my top 5. Alright, next question comes from RichRocks95. Still hungry. I know school's over and all, but how interested are you in history? I'm pretty big into World War II, American history, and Soviet Russian history buff. And I'm asking you this because everyone else took my question. And then he laughs out loud. So, history. It's a thing of the past. No, but actually, a little fun fact. My dad was a history teacher for like a long time. I want to say like 30 years or so. Something like that. So he taught, I believe, world history and American history in high school. And funny thing about me is I didn't care for history in high school when I was there, but now that I'm kind of out of it, I kind of appreciate history a little bit more. But I'm not into the same type of history that you are. I am more interested in kind of like Roman history and like Greece, and I'm also interested in like medieval times. I like learning about those things and how people interact with everyone and how the society was run back then. So that's kind of my take on history. Next question comes from Subvisor24. If you were a Cybertronian, what would your vehicle mode be? I think I'd go with something like Revenge of the Fallen Ravage. Just less evil looking. That's pretty cool. I would go with... oh man. I would go with maybe like Cyclonus. I think he's pretty awesome. Or even Scourge. Any of the sweeps, they looked pretty sweet. I would probably pick one of those guys. Next question comes from War of Worlds 100. What is your biggest goal in YouTube commentating? That's a tough question. Never really thought about it. Actually, when I first started YouTube, I wanted to expose games that were awesome, that people should be playing, versus like the huge mainstream games. And I guess that's still kind of my goal, but I kind of have a love for the Transformers games, so I do that primarily, but I still think my goal is to expose, you know, lesser known games that people should play, that should get some attention and that should get exposure. And our last question comes from Super Transformers 98. Do you think there will be a Transformers Cybertron Adventures 2? And hold on. Transformers Cybertron Adventures 2. And if so, will you play it? I don't know if there will be, and I don't think there will be on the Wii, because the Wii U's coming out, but Transformers Prime is set to release for the Nintendo Wii in October. That's rumor. I don't know if that's definitely confirmed, but that's the last I've heard, and I will be playing that, so you can look forward to that. So this will wrap up this week's Soundwave Sunday. Remember to leave your questions in the comments below and subscribe for more Transformers. Oh yeah, and leave a rating on the video. Why not? A like or a dislike, either or. Let me know if you liked it or if you didn't like it. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Happy birthday, Sub-Zero. So I hope you guys have a really good Sunday. Make it a Soundwave one. Have a good day, everyone.
25 points remaining. Autobots win the match. Node has moved.